Well, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm experimenting. And experimenting with what? Well, I'm trying to figure out color palettes. And right now, these are kind of the blocks I'm looking at here. If you look here, so we have spruce and dark oak normally go really well together, but for a lighter tone, you sometimes will mix in these oak planks. But these canopy planks, they kind of fit in, make a little bit more of a gradient there. And I'm looking at trying to find a suitable build palette, not for houses, but actually for some lampposts. Because what we want to do is, well, first off, we want to extend this out a little bit bigger here all the way down, so that, well, our house isn't on top of a road. Poor design on my part, but anyways, yeah, we want to make sure that we can actually have some lights going across here. Stop discording me! But yeah, we want to make sure that we have some lights going down each side, kind of making sure that the snow keeps in check, because I tried a few different things, and the where's my pick? There's my pick. The magma blocks just aren't working out. They do not keep things warm enough. So we're going to have to look for other things. And I was thinking, well, we're going to have to light this place up anyway, so that once we get villagers and put a wall and everything around, they can walk freely without having to worry about any monsters spawning. So what we want is for a build palette that will allow us to have some light posts that will look really good in this theme without going necessarily too much into the spruce and the dark oak and, you know, this kind of look. We want something that goes along with this, but we don't want it to blend in with this, is what I'm trying to say. So I kind of sorted all the woods out to the different kind of color palettes that there are, to a degree. Now, some of these you can mix and match a little bit better than others. I found that the main wood types from Minecraft itself, without any mods, kind of flow together a little bit better than most of these. Of course, the canopy tree logs are a bit of a different story, but yeah, and then you have like the weird ones, like the whites, and then yeah, the pink that goes all the way over to the reds. The mangrove, of course, is vanilla. That's in there as well. That kind of fits in with the mahogany and the trumpet log. And then you come over here with the blues, which is the magic planks, the urban planks, and the bright blue. And I guess it can kind of work in willow planks in there as well, because blue and greens tend to go well together. Jungle planks, they're kind of on their own. I don't know, maybe they can go along with the palm and the acacia a little bit. But anyways, so this is kind of the area where we're working with in this build. Maybe not necessarily the birch too much, because we are going for darker themed, and it is nighttime, speak of dark. Anyways, yeah, so we're probably going to stick in this range here, but I want to start incorporating some of these canopy planks and the oak planks, and of course their respective wood types as well. Now, along with your woods, you also want some stones, so I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the different kind of stone blocks that we have and see what kind of goes with what. And this is all just to kind of figure out, again, what will go with what and what will go along with our palette that we already have here. So we're trying to expand our palette, and it's proving to be a little bit more difficult than it looks. This is why I'm doing all of this sorting stuff. Hey, look, bricks. So I was going to organize it all into a chest like this, but I put it in the stone cutter to see what we got. And for example, the tough blocks, yeah, there are tons of different kinds of tough blocks, and they're all different shades and everything, so you know what, forget that, I'm not doing that. But yeah, look at all the different variations of just black stone. Like, we have the mossy cobbled, and we have the whatever this is, mossy blackstone bricks. Those look cool, but those definitely will not work with our build palette. And then we go into like the cobbled deep slate, and this we have like the tiles and everything like that. And then you throw in diorite, and diorite actually looks pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Like, these diorite bricks, look at this. these would go really well with, where is it? Like this. And you can make kind of like a Grecian, like a grease, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, that kind of build style with these fairly easily. And maybe some quartz on top of that. Oh yeah, that would look really nice. Unfortunately though, that is not the palette that we're going for. So we are building a lot with the grays in this. We're using a lot of cobblestone bricks and a lot of other cobblestone. They're both cobblestone bricks. Huh. Oh, they're from two different mod packs, that's why. A little confused there, but anyways, yeah, we're using a lot of that lighter gray in our build, so I'm looking for something that's a little bit darker, and I think that the cobble deep slate is a little too dark, along with the black stone, like, that's way too dark. The lunar stone, I don't actually know, like, this is really dark in itself, but yeah, there's very few variations of that, so we're going to stay away from that as well. I'm thinking these tough blocks, though. They're not exactly the color that I want, but they can be easily replaced if we need to. But I think they will go along well with what we got here. They're just going to be slightly darker. Yeah, and then we're going to have our lamp that goes over top of it. Okay, so here's the first iteration of it, and I'm not loving it. It's not terrible, but it just doesn't look. I don't know. It's just too skinny here to be holding up that. So let me try something. I have one very big complaint about this mod pack in particular. So I'm trying out a few different designs. I hated them all so far, but so in vanilla Minecraft, all you have to do to place these is just be up one block of the. Well, no, you can't even be on the same platform. You just go like that, right? However, I'm clicking. No, it doesn't let you. You have to jump. And then for this one, you used to be able just to jump like that and place it. No, you can't do that. You have to build up. Who designed this? Whose mod pack is this? And why did they add this? Everything else is so nice about this mod pack. So many quality of life things. That is the worst design I have seen in a very long time. Who is discording me? Okay, so this is the design that I think I have come up with that I am actually quite satisfied with. I incorporated the canopy stairs in the canopy slab, as you can see there. I also was going to put some stairs in and around the bottom like this, but I felt like it was just too bulky. If you take a look like this, it has a little bit bigger of a footprint, and I think that just looks just slightly less bulky and smaller. But yeah, I think that looks a lot better than the stairs. The stairs are also, yeah, they're kind of out of style now for bases like that. But this I kind of like. So we go from, of course, the tough to the spruce to the canopy, and then now I'm just trying to figure out whether I want those lanterns or the soul lanterns. I don't even know how to get these. Hopefully there's a way to easily get these. But yeah, so right now that's pretty much what I have got going here, and I kind of like it. I think if we put it over here, maybe in with this a little bit more, maybe it might look a little better. You know what, why don't we look at it from this angle over here? I kind of think it fits. It might blend in a little bit too much with that, but I think it fits. I think it fits. So let's let me think a little bit more on this, but yeah, I'll come back to that. Anyways, what else I want to show you guys though, which I found absolutely hilarious, is if you go like this and then you break this. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, if you go like this and then you drop it, yeah, burst into flames. I think that this is an amazing trap idea, and I think it'll be absolutely hilarious if we can figure out a way to make these fall on somebody's head. And I think the perfect person to do this to might be Micah. We'll see. Let's take no, maybe Micah. Let's see. Let's see what we can figure out. So it looks like his trap is already being set off, just from the fact that there's a gaping hole here, which wasn't there before. But the TNT's gone. Is it completely gone? Yeah. I guess all my stuff got blown up too. Or maybe not. Let's just take a look through his stuff. Oh, no. No, the TNT is there, and the observer, and the 4 signs, and the button. So he managed to set it off without setting it off. So he managed to get through, but there's another TNT there. Where'd the other TNT go? Huh, I do not know. Anyways, it seems like he got through it unscathed, which we cannot allow to happen. Okay, so first iteration of this, let's hope it works. So pretty much he comes up to Bubble Vader. He's not going to see it from way down there. Like, look how far down that is. And you have to walk through this way and up. He's not going to see it. If he's down there. If he's up here, well, that's a different story. Anyways, so if I got this right, all he has to do is just walk like that. That falls and catches him on fire. We don't need the middle one. Who's going to know? Who's going to know? Nobody's going to know. They're going to come down here. Let's just do a test drive, okay? So he goes down here. Cause sploosh. Alright, he comes up. He's like, la-di-da-di-doo, gonna go do his mining stuff. He comes back. He's like, waterant and waterant to electric boogaloo. He's just gonna do that. And then he's going to be like, I'm hungry. He's going to eat a baked potato. He's going to go up the waterfall, or the water elevator thing. And then he's going to take forever. See, you can't even see it. This is absolutely flawless. He's going to come up here, and then he's going to catch himself on fire, and he's going to be like, oh no, I'm going to die. And then he's going to put that out, and everything's going to be perfectly fine, because everything is perfectly fine. This is a flawless plan. It's not meant to kill him, it's just meant to be like, what the heck? Who the heck did this? This was a terrible trap. And you know what? He'll be right, because it is a terrible trap. But it's not meant to trap. It's just meant to make you wonder the sanity of those who are on the server. And the sanity of those on the server is it's very low. Yeah. Okay, the fact that this hole is here is actually driving me insane, because it looks bad, Micah. Why is this here? Why is this like this? This wasn't me. Why is this like this? There we go. Okay, it looks all fancy now. So I spent the many hours taking everything out of this house. Both the upstairs here, we had a bunch of storage here, and also down here. And I have been slowly taking it over to our new base. I'm officially moving out of this place. This area I'm still going to be using for farms and stuff like that. Like our tree farm, I'm not going to be moving that. Our cow farm, I mean, I'm not going to be moving that, but still, that's definitely going to stay there. I don't really need it. The only thing, our villager over there. I would like to move that villager. Let's actually just take a look at the map here. Now, where is our base? Our base is way over here. And it looks like if we follow this river all the way around, that might be a little tight there. We might have to shovel that out. But it looks like, for the most part, oh, there, okay, that's definitely a roadblock. And there, that's going to be a roadblock. And if we go all the way around, that's a bridge. Those should be fine. Go all the way up, all the way through here. And the villager is just over here. So maybe potentially what we could do is take the villager on a boat all the way around. That would be quite a boat ride, but it's definitely doable. I will have to take a look to see how doable that is. But anyways, for right now, what I need to do is take my cat and my dog, because I'm definitely not going to leave them here. But, Raven, are you ready for a big perilous journey? Let's hope you guys survive this. Come on, Cujo, you're coming too. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer that my cat and my dog don't die. Oh, we're living on a prayer. Oh dear, this is a big cave. Oh no. Ooh, looky what I found. Yoink. This, my friends, is a mine shaft. And these are very scary, because not only do they go down a tremendously long way, but yeah, they're just filled with spawners and mobs. They're like mini dungeons, I guess, but they also have some pretty good loot in them, so we might come back to that at a future date and look around in there. And there's my base. After a long, perilous journey, we have finally almost made it. So it's looking like my pets really like this house, so I think they have chosen it. You can come on in, Cujo. That actually looks like a fairly good spot for you. Oh, no, maybe not there. The cat. What? Okay. Come on in. What? No, no, stop! Okay, you want to sit in the window? Is that a good spot for you? You know what? That's a very cat-like spot. You can stay there. Come on, Cujo. No, Cujo. 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 Come here. Come here, boy. Come. Cujo. Are you being difficult? Come here. Come on. Into the house. Into the house. Come on. Come on. In here. In here. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. And that is a very, very cat-like spot for you. So, you know what? We'll leave you there. Something else I wanted to do was actually name our town. Instead of being Zat's Claim, I was thinking Riverview Port. Because this is going to be kind of like a port town, even though we're not near an ocean, we're next to a river. And yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So, welcome to Riverview Port. One of the things that I was talking about with wanting to bring some color into this build, one of the things I thought that we could do was actually kind of take out these same old doors and maybe mix in some different colored ones. For example, we can put the mahogany doors on this house, and that adds just a little bit of color, not a ton, but just a little bit. And then over here, we could put in maybe these magic doors. And oh wow, that's definitely a... Man, that's actually a good looking door. I was thinking each building could have their own variation of doors, and I think that will kind of add just a little bit of color into our town here. So I'm starting to see a bit of a problem with this setup. Now, what was happening was, of course, the sugarcane and the bamboo was growing. It would get pushed off, go down here, and then, no! There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, the bamboo would grow up, or the sugarcane, get pushed off, go down here, but if the rails weren't running, which when you're out of the loaded area, they usually break, or they don't run all the time anyways, we were just losing sugarcane and bamboo because it would go down to these rails and then not get picked up. Or I would just have this off and forget about it. Now, we don't need this on all the time because, like I said before, it will break. That's just how Minecraft works for some reason. However, what we can do, since we have the water going down all the way, we could have a water system going all the way across. And to be honest, we probably should have done that just to begin with, because there is quite a backlog with items just being picked up by this by these minecart hoppers. So what if we ran some some water pass all the way down instead of the minecart? So in order for this to work, this whole middle section will have to go down by one layer. Why is it always snowing? I think I'm going to have to do a rework of the redstone here. Just maybe. Dang it! You know what I'm starting to realize? I'm starting to realize that maybe I should have just left it alone. Because look at all of this lossage right here. This is a ton of stuff that we're going to be losing out on, right? And yeah, so not only does it get caught there, it also gets caught on the ice here. Now the ice is part of the problem. Yeah, the ice is only part of the problem. Then, what I was going to do was remove this bottom block, move out the water sources to the edges, and then have the minecarts go down the middle like they were before, and of course the dirt on top. So theoretically that would have been everything except then I realized, well, then the wood is just going to get caught on the slabs here. And then I started thinking, well, is the loss really going to be that much? And then I realized, yeah, the loss is going to be quite a bit, probably more so than what is down here, because that's mainly the edges are all going to fall on that. So for right now, what I'm going to do is take all this, demolish it all, and then we're going to build a new one back at the other base somewhere, and then decorate it properly. That sounds like a good idea. Well, it is back to its I'd like to say original state, but this land has definitely been scarred. I'm just gonna leave this for yeah. Anyways, we can say goodbye to this place. We don't even really need the waystone anymore here, so we'll just grab that. Got all the resources from this, so yeah, let's maybe we should head back to our other base and start building the new tree farm. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the new tree farm, and you know, this of course is our village. This is what we're building. This is supposed to be the nice area. Now the industrial area, I've been looking around and I kind of think I want to build it over by this house over here. And what I think I might do is we'll have our farms in and around, that way they're still loaded when we're building over there. They'll still be running. Of course the tree farm won't be automatic, but yeah, nevertheless we want all of these industrial builds kind of in the same place. So I'm thinking we can have all the items kind of filtered into here. For some reason, every time I enter this house, I just start lagging up a storm, and I do not know why. But anyways, yeah, so I think this is going to be our little area where we're going to be building our farms. So that means that we're going to have to clear out an area, and I've been designing a little farm just in a creative world. And I think it's going to do us a lot better than that other monstrosity that I did over in our starter area. Yeah, we don't want to repeat at that. So anyways, I went into redstone testing world, and I think I came up with something that is a lot more simpler and will work twice as good. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like the shape it's in. It's going to be kind of like a circle. All the way around, and now we just need to place in some water. Okay, I'm actually getting ahead of myself here. First thing we need to do is actually make where all of the items are going to go. Anyways, I'm going to get this all set up. Should be fairly simple, because what we're going to do is actually have all of the hoppers go into this one chest. So actually what we need to do is clear out a little bit of a space here. Okay, so this is pretty much what it's going to look like. It's, you might think that there's, you know, probably no need for all that many hoppers. You're probably right. But if you're not careful with this, it will get gummed up really quickly. So what we have is pretty much all 4 hoppers just leading into this top chest. So 4 items can go into this thing at once. And then, of course, 2 are filtering in, and then 2 are filtering into that one. So, we don't want any blockages or any reason for this to be slowed down. Otherwise, what will happen is, well, we're just going to have items up at the top and just kind of floating around. We don't really want that. We want to try to make this as lossless as possible. Oh. But yeah, anyway, so now all I need to do is just add in the water and add in the sea pickles. Okay, and this is it in all of its glory. Fairly simple build to make. It's just all the pickles in and around to keep the water from turning into ice. And then we have these corners, which I actually forgot to put in until earlier. But yeah, anyway, so pretty much all the water will flow right into these hoppers, whether it's the hopper minecarts or the hoppers in below them. So how do we work this thing? Because of course it's way over there, and we need to, you know, put the stuff on there, right? Well, that's the thing. We actually have to kind of build our way over there. So let me just get things ready, and then I'll do a test run. Okay, so like every tree farm, you just place the trees or the saplings down, and then just bone meal it. It'll grow, and then use our axe, cut it, and that should collect everything. Now, of course, this will, you know, we will pick stuff up, so we could probably fill our inventory so that that doesn't happen. Oh, I needed those saplings, so well. But yeah, anyways, we can just keep going like this, growing it, and then chopping it down. Okay, and after a few minutes of grinding, maybe 20 minutes worth, we got tons and tons of wood types, saplings, sticks, a banana, and so much more, and even a firefly or two. And as I go ahead and fix up all my tools, because they are starting to get kind of low, especially my axe, I think I'm going to end things here for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching. It was a very long video. I hope you guys made it all the way through, and if you did, let me know in the comments, because yeah, it's nice to know that you guys, you know, stick around. Anyways, you guys, be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.